Every week, a new band. Brought to you by NZ On Air. Active Life! Yeah.
Champagne for my real friends, real pain for my sham ones. Thinking back to the days that I ran from, sick of telling everyone the reason that I can't come. I was in the days out of touch like a phantom. I was running out of luck till I had none. I remember stuffing in my clothes in the bag, trying to grow like the rose in the crack. Every rap that I wrote, but we close to the closing the chapter. I suppose when I rose from the ash like a phoenix, cause I found purpose, cause I found reason. No, they say change come with the season, but you gotta hold on tight and believe it. Make peace with the past and embrace all your demons. One day you're gonna see the light and then everything's gonna be all right. Hey! Kia ora koutou whānau. My name is Big Sima. This is Boomtown. All the way from Ototahi, all the way from Kaikoura, all the way from Blenheim, all the way from all over the show. Let's go. There's a new tune called Pluto off our album out in December, January, called Early in the Piece. Boomtown in your area, hey. Big Sima in your area, let's go. Hey. Some people want it all, others are just happy for whatever's at the mall. I'm honestly just happy having someone I could call that can talk me off the ledge if I feel I'm about to fall. We evolve with the person in the mirror every day, trying to maintain, but it's hard, everything's a gateway. And she wanna hang out, but you wanna stay clean, but she always knows what to say to persuade me. Like she got team viewer hacked in my daydream. I be trying to break free, homie, have you seen her? Maybe you would understand why I had to leave her. If you know of anybody out there that would keep her, I would be grateful, cause I got a playful. In a world so hard, shit could be hateful. I'm just trying to maintain, man, I do my own thing. And since I left, there ain't too much change. To hit the chorus like,
I ain't gon' lie and I ain't gon' cry. Think about you, not a day goes by. I gotta do me or I ain't gon' fly. Because it's real heartbreak, might take your life like you. No, we can never get too close. When you're on my mind, I got to. Don't get you out my system like you. So like Pluto, you know we can never get too close. When you're on my mind, I got to go get you out my system like you, so like Pluto. Last time I checked, I almost fell down and broke my neck. Oh, what I gotta do to get a little respect around here? Take a breath, but there ain't done yet. Oh, I'm just trying to find my way back home, only cause I know that's where I belong. Every time you call, I ain't pick up the phone. I'm just trying to do me, please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone, alone, alone. I ain't gon' lie and I ain't gon' cry. I think about you, now that they gon' fly. I gotta do me or we ain't gon' fly. Cause it's real heartbreak, I take a dive like you. No, we can never get too close. When you're on my mind, I got you. Go get you out my system like you. So like Pluto, you know we can never get too close. When you're on my mind, I got you. Go get you out my system like you.
Take that shit to church, boy.
Pluto, last time I checked, I almost fell and I broke my neck. And what I gotta do to get a little respect around here? Take a breath, but I ain't done yet. I'm just trying to find my way back home, only cause I know that's where I belong. Every time you call, I ain't pick up the phone. I'm just trying to do me, please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone.
Yeah.
Kia ora koutou katoa, kei te whakaronga mai koe ki te Radio Active FM and today's active live session made with support from New Zealand On Air. I'm Amiria and we are joined live in studio by none other than Big Sima and Boomtown. Kia ora.
Oh, kia ora tātou.
How's it going?
Yes, very well. Obviously, Wellington weather is a lot better than Ototahi right now. I can't speak
really?
for the rest of the band, but I'm glad to be here in the sunlight and the sunshine. So it's pretty wicked, yeah.
They do say something about Wellington on a good day. So it's bustling in the studio this afternoon. There are a lot of you in here. Would you like to introduce the room?
I would absolutely love to. So over here on saxophone, we've got John T. Zeidenboss. Sorry, trumpet, my bad. See, you can tell I don't play an instrument. Over here on trumpet, is that what they call it? Over here on trumpet, we've got John T. Zeidenboss. And just to his left, is it your left? Your right, whatever, it's whatever. Is Theo Hetzig on the saxophone. And just behind me is Mark Smith on lead guitar. Then we've got the big one, like Ben Christian on the bass. And then we've got Blair Gowan on keys, Kieran Egan on drums, and then accompanying me on the vocals is Emil McKenzie. So, yeah, and also rhythm guitar when you can be bothered.
Bring it.
It's a pleasure to have you all in this afternoon. So later this month, you have a single coming out, Growth.
Yes, indeed.
Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, we actually, how long ago did we record this, Ben? Maybe 6 months ago. So we've been sitting on it for a while. We're lucky enough to get New Zealand On Air funding end of last year. So it's sort of just been like trying to line all our get our ducks in a row. And yeah, we're really happy with the production. Also features my good friend Tay Renee, who's a young up-and-coming songwriter, singer-songwriter from Ototahi, who's pretty amazing. So she features on it. It's the first song that she features on that's on the album. And also Theo on saxophone as well. Did I get that right? Saxophone? Yeah, cool.
That's very exciting. I mean, it was a while ago that you recorded it by the sounds of things. But what was that process like creating this track with so many different people?
It was, yeah, I mean, it was longer because I think we're taking a little bit more time on the details now. Also, this is my first song outside of working with Tiki. Like, Tiki's mixed both my projects. So Tom Broom is on the mixing for this one, who's also mixed like Bailey Wiley, Aradna, done some work on Trees at both the Avondale Bowling Club projects. So, yeah, first new mixing engineer. And, yeah, so it's just it's sort of a different sound, maybe. I don't know. But this is mine and Ben's second tune together that we've released. The first one was The Student, which was on my first album. So, yeah, getting everything, like fine-tuned without having Tiki's input has been a really interesting journey. But it's been awesome, and we're really proud of it. So, yeah.
Yeah, was that kind of nerve-wracking, not having someone who's often supported you in the music scene?
Well, Ben's a pretty good producer too, so bouncing off him, and then off the rest of the boys, and just getting feedback. It always helps. It's like that old saying, "Many hands make light work." You just got to make use of the hands, otherwise it's pointless. So yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. And you've done a lot of collaboration stuff. How did this relationship come about with Boomtown?
Now that's one hell of a story. Basically, I'll see if I can shrink it down. So basically, we met 3 years ago. 3 years ago, wow. 3 years ago at a little festival called Summer Sounds, which is in Havelock, which is in Marlborough. And we got thrown together at the last minute. It was the second set that I had to do at a festival, and we just had like 4 days practice. And then the guy who actually organised the band ended up going away and doing something else, and then we just sort of stayed together. So that's the real hard-out summarised version of it, but there's a lot more to it that I can't get into. No non-disclosure agreements in place and terms and conditions and all that.
Right, of course. That's so crazy. And do you guys get along? Like, was it sort of the perfect marriage, or?
It's real crazy. This is real crazy, right? So I'm 41. How old are you? He's 21. So the reason why we all get along is because we've got two different generations.
Yeah.
So we're 20 years apart. So for some reason, some crazy unknown reason, that actually works. And it's made us all quite humble. Like, these guys keep us going, the old farts, and then we're here to like share our experience, I suppose. I don't know, but like, somehow it works. It's a good mix of chemistry, right? Like the young and the old get together and create something. Boomtown. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of a unique experience. Do you find that you're learning a lot from each other that you wouldn't if you were two separate?
Yes, they do find they're learning a lot from me.
Amazing. Well, would you like to play this new single for us?
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. Look, we have never done this live, so let's just do it and see what happens, eh? This is Growth, produced by Ben Christian, aka DJ Nazarite, and it's out on the 25th of August. Thank you very much to Precise as well. And yes, let's go. Check it. This is your motivation. If you overwork, underpaid, ain't no hope of changing. Still a member of that gym, but you ain't going ages. You finish work, sit at home, smoking dope and gaming, feeling lonely, broken, lazy. Really though, the only way to guarantee you find the wisdom and contribute to more than just a suicide statistic. Gonna understand it's do or die to fly the distance. That weight will always be there until you decide to lift it. Man, we need to speak on reasons why these demons keep our brothers down and tie the noose and use the rope that help us reach above the clouds. Take pride in what you do, don't be afraid to love yourself. Doesn't make you any less a man to ask for someone's help.
That's just the way it goes. We out here, we try to grow. I'm still trying to find my flow. While the devil's right here trying to take my soul. And that's just the way it goes. We out here, we try to grow. I'm still trying to find my flow. While the devil's right here trying to take my soul. So when the light shines bright and they call my day, let them know I ain't never going back again. When the light shines bright and they call my day.
Let them know,
Let them know,
let them know.
let them know. When the light shines bright and they call my day, let them know I ain't never going back again. When the light shines bright and they call my day,
Let them know.
let them know, let them know.
Pacing back and forth here inside of my room. My mind stuck inside a spiral like I'm riding a loop. I want to start it off, but I just can't decide on a tune that would say how much it means to be alive. Cause the truth is, I made mistakes to which I'm trying to improve. Just want to be a better person in the mind of a few. Most of you won't even know I'm on the silent pursuit. And as giant as it is, I keep on climbing the roots. Knowing when I reach the top that I can finally choose between the life I used to have that had me hiding the truth to the life I have now that's got me smiling at you. Cause you never left my side ever since I was a youth. You flip the switch, giving power to the light in the booth. Without you, there's no way in how this mic will be used. There's no way I could just sit here and just write and produce. I couldn't do it without writing from you. I'm grateful.
And that's just the way it goes. We out here, me trying to grow wide and still trying to find my flow. And the dip was right here trying to take my soul in. And that's just the way it goes. We out here, me trying to grow wide and still trying to find my flow. And the dip was right here trying to take my soul. So when the light shines bright and they come my day, let them know I ain't never going back again. When the light shines bright and they come my name,
Let them know.
let them know,
Let them know.
let them know when the light shines bright and they call my name. Let them know I'm never going back again. When the light shines bright and they call my name.
Let them know.
Let them know.
Let them know.
Let them know.
And I'ma be there for you, my friend. Just like it's always been. Always through thick and thin. You ain't even gotta worry about it. I just wanna grow with you. I just wanna grow with you. I just want to.
With you.
Yeah, I remembered all the lyrics.
Woo, no mai hoki mai ki te active live. Beautiful. Can't wait for that to be released in just a few weeks. Have you got a date for us?
Yeah, 25th of August.
Amazing.
Yep.
Now, you guys played the Go Live Festival in Ototahi last month, which was a huge gig. Tell me about that experience.
It was pretty awesome. This is my second go live, but it's my first with the boys. And yeah, we're coming off the back of doing a Cav, and like we were just, it's just one of those nights, you know, where everything absolutely went to plan.
Amazing.
Can't really put it any other way. And yeah, I feel like we did really well, and yeah, we just enjoyed it. The production, the staff, like everyone was just so awesome. And like, I don't know if anyone knows about Go Live, but basically, the Christchurch City Council puts it on, pays all the overheads, and then charges the community $20. Yeah, so there's like 14 bands, and Tiki was the headliner, and they just hire out the town hall, you know, cover all the production, and then just to promote local music. So it's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any other council in New Zealand doing anything like that.
True, that's
degree.
so cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And you mentioned that you met at a festival. What do you enjoy about performing in these sort of big showcases and events like that?
I think, I don't know about these guys, but definitely the challenge, you know, because it's another level, you know, like you get on there, you've got a specific like allocation of time. It's like usually 40, 45 minutes. There's a stage manager on you there telling you that you've got 5 minutes to go. You've got to be tight, you've got to be sharp, and everyone's got to be on the ball. And, you know, it's just like adding these little things that don't, you know, you don't sort of happen at like club gigs, like using in-ear monitors and like, you know, just certain things like that. So I guess, yeah, the challenge. What about you guys? What about, let's hear from Blair. Blair, what do you think?
Yes. It's scary as hell, and I always have the jitters, but it's the best feeling once you finish. Yeah, when you got that release of pressure, you're like, thank God it went well, or oh shit, I mean,
Darn.
I'm mucked up.
Out of all the people to swear on the radio today, it was our keyboard player. Okay, that's really buzzy. Okay. Yeah.
And so how does that sort of pressure compare to more intimate, small venue gigs?
I think you can get away with a lot more than there's like, you know, 100 like intoxicated persons in the building, you know, they're just like, yeah, that's amazing. And you're like, far out. They just don't know I played like 5 bum notes in a row, you know. So it is like, it's almost like you practice sometimes in those venues. Like we did a 10-date tour over the summer, and like, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like we're not gonna be out here trying to act like there wasn't sometimes only 20 people there. You know, that's just the way it goes when you're on the road slugging it out. So that's almost like practice sometimes. And when you're in the room full of only that many people, it's like, you know, you learn a few things about, you know, what it's really like to be a musician on the road, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you looking forward to your gig at Rogue and Vagabond tomorrow night? Which do you compare it to in those scales?
No, Rogue is a huge gig for us. Honestly, it is. I've been looking at videos from Rogue, from people playing at Rogue for the last like couple of years, like trying to manifest that would be playing there like tomorrow night, you know. And to be there tomorrow night is like a big vibe for us. Last time we played at Valhalla, and it was amazing. So, yeah, Wellington, you better come out, you know. So we're looking forward to it. No, we really are. And the boys just like, you know, 4 of our boys are from Vic Uni and stuff, so they went to go to Vic Uni. So, yeah, it's a big deal for them too to be playing for their homies and that. So yeah.
Nice, on the home turf. So what's this next song you've got prepared for us this afternoon?
Yeah, this is a rendition of a tune that you might have heard before. We're not going to say what it is because it doesn't really have a name, but I'm sure you'll catch on to it once you hear it.
Take it away.
Drum roll, please. Y'all ready? Let's go. You. All of my energy came from the fender, we've never been changed to a name on the register. Ever see printed just something superior? You know that Taki, we chasing that when the yes. That's how we getting it spread. Used to be broke, though we never forget how we had to pay power instead of the rent. Or that capitalism brings heavier debt for the people. For the way that the white man treats you, like a bite from a tight pan lethal. Trying to swipe that land from beneath you. All the reparations ain't equal, legislations ain't legal. My whole generation turned mental patients from the medication they feed you, demonstrating they evil. In 23, it's rest in peace to that way of thinking. I'll tell you what's up, like raising bees. If you work like a slave all day, stop giving all your pay in the name of Jesus to pay the preacher. Make believing how they make believers. Waste your time and no fake allegiance. Unite the people in the name of freedom. Let's go. more time. Let's go. Yeah. Illuminate the room and maybe you can see face to face, no rude awakening. No stress about who's to blame. I mean, deep down that truth awaits. I got my foot up on the pedal, don't use the brakes until the wheels fall off of this moving train. So we don't gotta play stupid games, so please don't check on my mood again. You know, I'm okay as always. Try to judge me, I won't make the court date. You know I hate the Lord, you never catch me talking about praise the Lord, hell nah. Don't believe in God, no religious type, no either or. I still hear some say he speak to y'all. Still somehow we don't speak at all. Like a deadbeat dad gon' scream my cause. I probably talk to my demons more. That's the reason why my face stays at a social distance. Life is too short for a hoax religion. Oh, so much to the culture. Probably done 10 times more for the souls of mischief. Anytime that I had to go and listen to some white man with his own opinions anyway. Getting motion sickness on the road to riches. Where online critics make their own predictions. I just kick back on the low and listen. Live by the code and the old traditions. This life I chose, my own invention. Won't trade my soul for the solar system. Murdering the first no code defender, and you know the business. Hit him with some of that ska for a Friday afternoon. Let's go. Triple time. Yo!
Coming at you live
Yes, sir.
from the Radioactive studio. In other exciting news today was the Tikitane in session with CSO release. Is the film debuting in Christchurch tonight and later this weekend here in Pornicare. Tell me about your involvement with that project.
Yeah, so about 3 years ago, we were in a hotel room. We're at the Ridges Hotel having a wee after party. It was just, you know, a few lads after a gig we played at the university, and Tiki had just finished doing Shapeshifter with the CSO, and he came running to the room and he was like, "Bro, they just asked me to do my catalog pretty much with the CSO, or just all the hits." And I was like, "Oh, that's crazy." And he's like, "Let's do Revolutionaries." And so Revolutionaries is a song that we collaborated on from my album that I released last year, and it was only 2 months old. So I was like, "Are you sure?" Out of all the songs that he could have sort of chosen, you know. So I was super like, you know, I don't think this is going to happen. But Tiki being Tiki, he's a driver. Like, if he wants something to happen, he'll make it happen. So about a year and a half after that, we're at the town hall with the full symphony orchestra, and a song that I literally wrote in my one-bedroom apartment was suddenly being reimagined by a whole entire symphony orchestra. So, yeah, it was pretty crazy, and it was a one-night-only sort of a thing. He put like 20-something cameras on us, and you only had one shot to do the song with the whole orchestra, and they filmed it, turned it into a movie. That movie has now got over 38 laurels, 40 laurels or something like that, internationally, and it's doing something that I don't think anything's ever been done of that caliber internationally in New Zealand music history. So Today it premieres at the Isaac Theatre Royal in Christchurch. Gutted I can't be there, but I'm here. And tomorrow night, on Sunday, it premieres in Wellington, which is huge as well, because obviously the film capital of New Zealand. So thanks to the New Zealand International Film Festival for everything, and to the bro, man, I'm just so grateful. It's amazing. So yeah, awesome.
That is amazing. Was it just absolutely crazy performing with an entire orchestra and some young tamariki as well in the
Yeah.
room? What?
Yeah, Cassie and Charlie. So that's Tiki and Rachel's kids, and yeah, it was. Oh man, like I took my ear out at one point because I had my ears in, so you can't really hear much, and I just took it out for like 10 seconds just to catch a vibe, and just hearing the strings, like the wood, all the different sections just going off during that song was insane, and the whole entire performance for those that are going to the movie to watch it, it's an emotional roller coaster. Like it really is. It starts up here, then it comes down, and it's so amazing. So, yeah, I really think that it's something special, and I don't think it's ever been done at this level before. Yeah.
That is really special. Is there something in that sort of behind the scenes section of the film that you're excited for people to see?
I'm just excited for people to see. I'm really excited for people to see the contrast of genres. Like I think that people will probably be expecting. Well, they would have heard the album now because the album came out today on Spotify as well. But I think people are going to be expecting a certain vibe to carry throughout. But there's like, it just goes all over the show. There's drum and bass, there's hip hop, there's flipping a stripped back version of Always on My Mind that he does with just the conductor and no click in his ear, which is insane. Yeah, for someone that's just when you think you've seen Always on My Mind in every possible way, he comes out with this one and it's just totally different. So yeah, insane.
Really exciting. And so is there what else is coming up for you guys?
We have 2 more shows left on the tour after this one in Central Otago, Wanaka on the 25th, Queenstown, Wanaka on the 25th at Rhyme and Reason Brewery, and then 26th at Yonder in Queenstown. So we're looking forward to just wrapping up this tour and then releasing more music in the next coming months leading up to summer, and then we'll be back on the road again. So the goal for us is to be road warriors. It's a real old school way of doing things, but I think that if we just trust the process, it's going to be pretty, it should be pretty good for us. So we're hoping that. I just want to say also thanks to all these guys. You know, like being a part of a band like this with this many people takes a lot of sacrifice. So these guys don't get enough. I'm here talking, but really, like, you know, these guys are they mean a lot to what we're doing. So yeah, appreciate y'all for real.
And in light of that, I'll ask you my final question today, which we mentioned out in the corridor before. Is there something that you've never been asked, or since you're kind of a new collection of people, think you should be asked in future interviews?
Yeah, how are you? No, I mean this in like a whole order way, you know, like how actually are you? Like how's your mental health? How's your emotional health? Your spiritual health? How are you? You know, because I feel like we ask that, but it's really like sometimes we ask that just to say how we are.
Yeah.
So I think how are you is a big thing, especially now. You know, like mental health is something that's held at a very high importance these days. So I think that we need to look closely at asking those simple questions and how they actually correlate. So that's my question. How are you?
That's a beautiful thing to take into future interviews. Well, thanks so much for coming in today. Would you like to play your final track for us?
Yeah, this is our final tune. It's called Truth, and it's off my album Stereotypes of Polynesian Misunderstood. Rogan Vagabond tomorrow night. Sorry, don't go tonight. Come tomorrow night. Oh, I'll go tonight as well. Sorry, yeah, my bad. Yeah, go every night. Go there every night. We're gonna shut it down. We're gonna tear it up. Let's go.
You can see through my heart. The world is going on, and I told you, yes, I told you.
Yes, I did.
I want the truth.
Yeah. If I gave you the mic, would you lend me your hand? All I got are these memories, using the remedy, especially when everything's bad. Give thanks to my daughter the day that I met her. She took me to heaven and back. I went as a boy, left as a man. That's who I am at this minute. I wish I could say what it meant to me. Shit to me, lit to me, mentally dead. This is a feeling of vibe, knowing you really alive. Reminded by those that are buried to always take care of my time. I keep you here in my heart. Shout out to those who been never gonna stop. Probably gonna hear this before it's released. Thank you for all your support. If it wasn't for you, then I couldn't be me.
My mind is always open. Be careful what is spoken. At times it's maybe broken. And maybe that's why I'm still holding.
Let's go.
And maybe that's why I'm still holding.
Let's go, let's get it. All my mistakes, cause I made them myself. Best way I can break it all down. They may forget what you did, but they always remember the way that they felt it. I'm living my life in accordance to moving the borders of freedom. It's always the key to the door that you need to believe in. Your reason is calling for me. Kinda like oh that we fall at the least. Lucky enough to be caught in the breeze. Born in the flow of the forest and trees. Hoping we all can agree. Without it, there is no way for us to breathe. This way of support is important to me. Cause I want us all to be free. Be everything that we wanted to be. To me, that was always a dream. Let's go.
My mind is always open. Be careful what is spoken. At times it's maybe broken. And maybe that's why I'm still holding. My mind is always open. Careful what is spoken. At times it's maybe broken.
Don't take that to church.
That's why I'm still holding. And forget what them haters say. I'ma do it in my own way. We out here trying to make it. This time ain't over. The thoughts are on the floor, and no one gonna wanna take it. Without you, I know I'm gonna make it.
All right.
Without you, I know I'm gonna make it. Without you, I know I'm gonna make it.
Let's go. To the east side run this mother father.
Yeah.
To the west side run this mother father.
Yeah.
To the north side run this mother father.
Yeah.
This welly run this mother father. Say it again. Let's go to the east side run this mother father.
Yeah.
To the west side run this mother father.
Yeah.
To the north side run this mother father.
Yeah.
This welly run this mother father. Say it again. Let's go. See you here, Modi Order. Take care of yourselves. Peace out. Have a good weekend. See you on Saturday.
That was Big Sima and Boomtown live in studio for this active live session made with New Zealand On Air. You can catch them tomorrow night at Rogue and Vagabond up in Amiria, Kakite.
Active Live. Friday, 3:30. Every week a new band. In studio. Brought to you by NZ On Air.